Hey everyone, welcome to another $1,000 strap search. I've got my $1,000 in singles here and I'm about to show you what I found. But before I do, let's talk about this week's tip. Now, I'm filming this just a couple days before Christmas. This will probably be out right before Christmas. And just a reminder to you guys, it's not about what you get for Christmas. It's supposed to be the thought that counts. So if you've been stressed out for the last few weeks trying to find that perfect present, um, you're not going to find that perfect present. It doesn't exist. You're going to go through all kinds of stress and all kinds of work trying to find it, and in the end you're going to get something and you're going to feel all disappointed in your choice. It's not the fact that you picked the wrong gift. Remember, it's the fact that you bought them something. You thought of them this time of year. So their reaction is almost, whether they like it or not, almost doesn't even count, because they aren't going to sit back and go, oh, I can't believe they got me this. They're going to sit back and go, oh, I can't believe I bought something for so-and-so and so-and-so didn't get anything for me. So even if you have the worst gift in the world to give to somebody, it's better than nothing. Why? Because it's the thought that counts. And, well, sometimes we forget that as we're pounding through Black Friday sales and throwing punches to get that last Beanie Baby or whatever it is. It's the thought that counts. All right. Here's my $1,000 in singles, and let's get these out of the way. Take a look at what I found this week. Found a Where's George. I've seen this one before. I think this is one of the Where's George notes that I can no longer log. I will make the attempt and see what happens, but they only allow you to log in 20 notes per user to make sure that you're just not filling the system with your buddy's notes. I found a birthday note, 1966, the 17th of July. And this is a trinary, 4s, 7s, and 9s. Not quite a repeater, not quite a radar. Another trinary, 0s, 7s, and 8s. 0s, 4s, and 5s. Quite a few zeros on that one. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros on that one. 0s, 2s, and 8s. 0s, 4s, and 9s. And I got some quads. Quad 2s on this one. Quad 2s on this one again, right here in the middle. Quad 3s. Another quad 3s. Quad 5s, and that one's a trinary as well, 1s, 4s, and 5s. Quad 5s again. Another quad 5s. And then check out this one. It's got 5 7s in a row and the 6th 7. So it is a trinary, 0s, 7s, and 9s. It is 5 of a kind, or 5 in a row, and it's 6 of a kind. Not the greatest of shape, but still, that's, I don't see too many 6 of a kinds. I like it better when it's 6 in a row, but 6 of a kind is still pretty good. Found some stars. 2017 star, pretty good shape. Another 2017 star. I'll check all my stars at mycurrencycollection.com to see if any of them are rare, but I'll do that all at once. I will probably film that as well, because it's so much easier. You don't think about it. It doesn't seem like a big deal to type in one star note and see if it's rare. But go through the dynamics of this, okay? If you find one star note, you have to pull out your laptop, you have to go to the site, you have to go to 2 different pages, and then you can finally enter the 8-digit number and then click on the year and then figure out if it's rare. Now, all those steps take about 2 minutes. So if you've got... if you go through 200 star notes, one a day for 200 days, you've wasted 400 minutes searching all that stuff. Now, what I will do is I'll just put all my star notes in a pile, and when my box is full, I'll put all my star notes in order by year and Federal Reserve, and then I can just click on the list and run through my whole stack of 200 in less than 20 minutes, rather than the 400 minutes it would take if I was to do them one at a time. Doesn't seem like a big deal in the moment, but in the long run, that time adds up. It's kind of like sitting in traffic. Sitting in traffic for 5 minutes is no big deal, but when you consider you sat in traffic for 5 minutes each way, each day, that's 10 minutes. A day, 5 days a week is almost an hour times 52 weeks. That means you spent 2 days sitting in traffic this year. that adds up. 2 full days. Anyway, I'm getting off subject. All right, 2017 Star Note. 2013 Star Note, not quite as nice. Another 2013. This is a 2013B, so not only am I checking the rarity, but I have to see if that's a duplicate note. 2013H, 2013L, and some older notes. A 2001. 2001 is the newest old note that I will save, just because they're now 20 years old, and come on, it's a piece of paper. I know it's not paper, it's cotton and linen, but you get the idea. These do not last in circulation. These aren't like Roman coins that are going to be around for 4,000 years. These just don't last that long. And then the oldest note I found, check it out. 1963B. I found a Joseph W. Barr note in circulation. Not in the greatest of shape, but 1963 is the first year for these Federal Reserve notes. The 63B series, Joseph W. Barr was installed as the Secretary of the Treasury for the last 30 days, and only the last 30 days of this particular run, meaning that they could only print these notes for 30 days. So there aren't a whole lot of these 1963Bs. So yeah, finding these are pretty tough to get in circulation. I always get excited when I see one. I do have a full set of them, but still, to find one in circulation, always a cool find. So, what did I bring out this time? Well, like I started off the video saying, Christmas is in a day or so, and we should be in the spirit of Christmas. We should be. Whether we are or not is irrelevant. We should be. And last week I showed this card. Last week I showed this particular Society of Paper Money Collectors Incorporated, the International Paper Money Convention, the intaglio print of the White Mountain Bank showing Santa Claus. Now, this is a souvenir card. These are cool. I probably will frame this at some point. And I got it because it shows that we actually had Santa Claus on some of our money at one point. And I mentioned that those notes are going for around $5,000. So I ran out and I spent $5,000. No, I'm kidding. I did not run out and spend $5,000. But I saw something and it blew my mind. So I picked it up. It was fairly cheap. And let's see what you think. Check this out. This is a fantasy note, okay? It says right on here, the Reed Banknote Company Fantasy Bill. So the Reed Banknote Company is the company that actually printed this particular bill. And they printed this for the 35th Annual IPMS, which I'm going to believe is the International Paper Money Society. That's going to be my guess on this. Now, they printed these notes. It's called a fantasy note, so I'm assuming that means that either the particular bank never printed this denomination, so this note never existed, or it's simply a modernized replica of the particular note. Now I was fascinated because it was graded by PCGS. I guess you can send anything to be graded. This particular note happened to be graded 67 PPQ, and it's super gem new is how they put it. They do have it listed as hole punch canceled, which was a thing for a lot of notes that weren't issued, or even notes that were issued and then taken out of circulation. They would cancel the note by punching holes through where the signatures would be. So what is so special about this note? Well, aside from the fact that it is considered a fantasy note, so it's not real, it is a $3 bill, and I'm always fascinated by $3 bills because everybody says they're fake, and they're not. There are real $3 bills. So even though this is a fantasy bill, it is the $3 denomination, which always makes me laugh. This particular one, though, is a 2001 note, or 2011 note, $3 2011 from the 35th Annual, like I said, I believe it's International Paper Money Society. And the other cool thing is they use the vignette of Santa Claus. So you've got Santa Claus, there we go. You've got Santa Claus in his sleigh on the reindeers on a rooftop, exactly like the actual vignette of the $2 bill that I showed on the souvenir card last week. So yeah, there is actually notes with Santa Claus on there. Check out the color on the back of this. This is what the color would look like on the back of the actual Santa Claus bill, if I remember. It may not be this design, but I'm sure they would use the same color palette to make it that much more authentic. You can see on the bottom, Reed Banknote Company, Sarasota, Florida, 2001 Collectible Properties Incorporated, 2011. So yeah, I know this is a modern replica, and it's not even a replica, it is a fantasy note, but somebody had it graded. And all this together, to me, makes this pretty cool. I think I picked this up for less than $20. So I have a graded note in my collection featuring Santa Claus, and I got it for less than 20 bucks. I am fascinated by the note. I think it's a cool add to my collection, and I think this is also the perfect time to be showing something like this. If you learned anything new this week, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like what you see and you want to see more, please subscribe. I love reading all your comments. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. And I'll see you again next week.